The Curse of the Ngolo Mask by UT. In present-day Kpando, construction crews are clearing land for a new highway when their excavator hits something hard beneath the soil. Digging deeper, they uncover a wooden chest wrapped in decaying animal hides. Inside lies the Ngolo Mask, a grotesque artifact with exaggerated features, hollow eyes, jagged teeth, and cracks running through its surface like scars. The air smells faintly of sulfur. Local workers recoil in fear, recognizing the mask from stories told by their grandparents. "That's cursed," one man shouts, crossing himself. But the foreman, a pragmatic outsider named Kwame, dismisses their concerns. He takes the mask back to his office, intrigued by its eerie beauty. Kwame's uncle, Samuel Akoto, is a rising politician known for his charisma and ruthless ambition. When Kwame shows him the mask, Samuel scoffs at the warnings about curses. To him, it's nothing more than a relic that could fetch a fortune on the black market, or serve as a symbol of authority if used strategically. Samuel begins researching the mask's origins, poring over dusty archives and consulting local historians. One elderly woman warns him gravely, "If you wear it, the spirits will claim your soul." Samuel laughs off her advice, dismissing her as senile. That night, unable to resist temptation, he dons the mask. At first, the effects are subtle. Samuel feels invigorated, sharper, more persuasive. His speeches captivate crowds, and his political rivals suddenly crumble under mysterious circumstances. But then comes the first dream, a vivid nightmare where shadowy figures claw at him, whispering, "Feed us." On the next full moon, Samuel wakes drenched in sweat. The whispers grow louder, echoing in his mind even during waking hours. Desperate to silence them, he remembers the old woman's warning: the mask demands a sacrifice. Reluctantly, he lures a low-level political opponent to a secluded warehouse and murders him, leaving no trace behind. The moment the deed is done, the whispers fade. Samuel feels relief, and power surging through him. He convinces himself it was worth it. As months pass, Samuel becomes increasingly obsessed with maintaining his grip on power. Each full moon brings unbearable torment unless he fulfills the mask's demand. At first, he targets enemies or strangers, but as the sacrifices pile up, the mask grows insatiable. It starts whispering names, people close to him. His wife, Adwoa, notices changes in him. Once loving and kind, Samuel now snaps at her over trivial matters. She finds strange marks on his skin, swirling patterns resembling tribal symbols etched into his flesh. When she confronts him, he accuses her of meddling and locks her out of his study. One night, Adwoa sneaks into Samuel's office and discovers the mask hidden in a locked drawer. Horrified, she confronts him, begging him to destroy it. Instead, Samuel turns cold. "You wouldn't understand," he says. "This is bigger than us." Word spreads quickly among the villagers. People who once admired Samuel now whisper about his transformation. Livestock begin dying mysteriously, crops wither overnight, and children report seeing shadowy figures lurking outside their homes. An elder gathers the villagers and reveals the truth. The spirits inside the mask are feeding on their fear and despair. If left unchecked, they'll consume the entire village. A young journalist named Kofi decides to investigate. Armed with a camera and recorder, he infiltrates Samuel's compound, determined to expose the truth. What he finds shocks him. Samuel wearing the mask, surrounded by candles and chanting in a guttural language. Shadows writhe across the walls, forming monstrous shapes. Kofi records everything before fleeing into the night. With evidence in hand, Kofi shares his findings with the villagers. Together, they devise a plan to confront Samuel during the next full moon, the night of the final sacrifice. According to legend, the mask must be destroyed using fire purified by ancestral rituals. But Samuel anticipates their move. On the night of the ritual, he ambushes the group, revealing that he's already chosen his final offering, Kofi. As the villagers watch in horror, Samuel forces Kofi to wear the mask, transferring its curse onto him. The spirits erupt in fury, possessing Kofi's body and turning him into a vessel of chaos. Realizing their mistake, the villagers perform the purification ritual hastily. They build a pyre in the center of the village and bind Kofi to it, despite his agonized pleas. As flames engulf the mask, unearthly screams fill the air. The ground trembles and black smoke billows skyward, taking the shape of writhing figures. Samuel watches from afar, his face gaunt and hollow. Without the mask, he's nothing, a shell of the man he once was. In a final act of desperation, he rushes toward the fire, trying to reclaim the mask. The heat consumes him instantly, The village survives, but it's forever changed. Crops grow again and the shadows retreat. Yet, some say the spirits weren't entirely banished. They merely wait, biding their time until another fool seeks the power of the Ngolo mask. Adwoa returns to the village, scarred but alive. She keeps fragments of the mask's ashes in a jar, hidden away as a reminder of what happens when greed overrides morality. And every full moon, she hears faint whispers carried on the wind.